She is one of my biggest inspirations, and I doubt she'll ever see this, but Codie, you are an amazing entrepreneur who has inspired literally tens of thousands of people to both start a business, buy a business, get into the world of entrepreneurship. And I know for myself, you are part of the reason that I own my vending machine business, and I have so many ambitious goals. And I kind of want to talk about her in today's video. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how Codie Sanchez taught me how to run a business. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Gray here. Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Codie Sanchez. So Codie Sanchez, who just hit 1 million subscribers here on YouTube, she's been in the spotlight for, I want to say, at least 2 or 3 years now. And I have found her such a big inspiration. She talks about owning different businesses. She started with laundromats and a few other businesses. She talks about vending machines, Airbnbs, rental properties, all of those different types of businesses that aren't necessarily pass flow income, but they're a specific kind of business where they're cash flowing so much that it makes sense. And her big thing that I really like is that she's more focused on the little guy getting ahead and the little guy moving up in the world, where the poor are becoming richer. Because one interesting study that I actually saw the other day that I know Codie has mentioned is how there's these 2 cities in Minneapolis or Minnesota. It doesn't matter where the cities are, but one of the cities, rich people and poor people, specifically poor kids and rich kids, would interact a lot. And what they found is that group of people, the lower end, the poorer kids, actually had a higher net worth than a similar city, but farther, like in a different place, where the poor and rich kids, they didn't interact whatsoever. So one thing that I find really interesting about Codie's story is how she talks about how she wants people to ask questions, to talk to rich people, for rich people to share what they're doing so that other people can see it and hopefully apply it to themselves. Because if you're willing to take action to go find the knowledge of what you need to know and who you need to know in order to grow in both business and entrepreneurship and financially, she's very big into that. And I think that's really cool. But I'm kind of rambling, but we'll go ahead and hop into the video. So here are my 3 main lessons that I've learned from Codie and how she taught me how to run a business. So the first thing that Codie Sanchez taught me was navigating uncertainty with confidence. In this crazy world that we call entrepreneurship and running a business, there's so much uncertainty. You have no idea if this next deal is going to go through. You have no idea if a random deal that you have forgotten about is going to fall through. You don't know if you're going to lose your biggest client or gain the next 3 biggest ones you could have ever possibly imagined. There's no telling when it comes to this kind of business, no matter what industry you're in. And something I find incredibly admirable just about who Codie is as a person is the fact that she has this confidence about her of, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I've done, and this is who I am. And she sticks by her identity, and she sticks by who she is as a businesswoman. And I think that's pretty incredible. Something that I've heard her say a lot in a lot of her videos is that she trusts in her instinct, she trusts her gut, and that's what she has claimed has gotten her ahead in a lot of her deals, is the fact that she trusted herself and didn't rely on anyone else to tell her what she should do. So even in uncertainty, even in all these areas where you just don't know how it's going to play out, she had such a certainty and a confidence about her that I think we can all kind of aspire to be, where even in the times of the unknown, I mean, we all had 2020, everyone mentions that. But even just in your own business, in your own life, if you look at uncertain times as an opportunity to exemplify confidence and to show that you don't know all the answers, but you're going to figure it out and you're going to make it through this. I don't want to say fake it till you make it, but at least in my own life, I've noticed that I have no idea how my business is going to go, how this YouTube thing's going to go, how anything's going to go in my life. But I do know that I'm confident that I'm going to try. I'm going to work hard at it, no matter what it is. And I hope it works out, yes, but I'm going to be confident in the moment, even when I'm uncertain. And so for myself, I know that in my own business, I've been able to tackle obstacles that I don't know if I would have actually been able to get through, where if I had been insecure and a little anxious about it, I don't know if I would have made it through. And in those areas, that does bring me to my second point, which is, even though I am confident, I still do fail. One thing that Codie teaches, my second point, using failure as a catalyst for growth. Codie, in a lot of her videos, uses failure as this catalyst to move forward, to grow, to learn, and how it's an opportunity You might fail at a dozen businesses, but you will walk away wiser than somebody who's never started that business. And she actually encourages failure because that means you did something. We've all heard that super famous story about how when Edison was inventing the light bulb, that he failed 1,000 times, and he said that I don't know if it was 1,000, but he failed a bunch of times, and how he said, I found 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb. And I think a lot of our businesses are like that, where we find all these ways not to run our business, and we're just kind of figuring out as we go. But looking at those moments as an opportunity for growth, I think, is so huge. By embracing failure, this humility and this resilience, it builds on itself to where the next time you fail, instead of beating yourself up about it, you extract the information that can hopefully allow you to win next time. And this has been so huge, both in my business and just in my personal growth. I don't know if you knew this. I failed a lot. I know. But looking at the things that I failed at, I can then apply them to myself, and I can say, okay, I failed here. What do I need to do differently next time to succeed? And it's this bit of self-reflection that, though I think should be common sense, Codie is a good reminder of, looking at the stuff that she's telling people. She's saying, use that as a catalyst. And that brings me to number 3, talking about how she's telling people things, how she's talking to people. And one of my favorite things about her channel is it's not just her on her YouTube channel and her as a brand. Yes, it's Codie Sanchez, the multimillionaire who owns a bunch of small businesses, but one thing that I like a lot about her content is the fact that she interacts with so many people. A lot of the big name people, Alex Hormozi, she's talked with Graham Stephan, she's talked with Ali Abdaal, who, if you didn't know, I actually have a video on right up here. Definitely check him out. But one super cool thing about her channel is the fact that she is continually talking with people, connecting with people. So that brings me to point number 3, cultivate a culture of collaboration and innovation. Now this goes for both her business, her brand, all of it, and I think we can use that. Because what she's done is she's basically said, look, I have this personal brand, you have this personal brand, how can we bridge the gap? How can we add value to one another? And so if you just scroll down her channel, a lot of her most popular videos are both her explaining her own businesses and then her going around to other business owners, meeting them, shaking their hand, asking them questions, and providing value to them by sharing who they are in their business and their brand. But also, it provides value for Codie because she's getting that kind of insight to a business that the only other way for her to figure that out is by her doing it herself. So it kind of gives her that edge that most people don't get. In a lot of more of her recent content, she has shown that she has this openness, this creativity, this open culture about if you have an idea, talk to her about it. If you have different thoughts on different subjects and you're in a position where you can just walk in and talk to her, definitely do that. And she fosters that kind of energy. Just watching her on her own channel, she fostered that energy of come to me, talk to me, because I want to hear what you have to say. And I think a lot of that can be applied to our own businesses. And whatever you're doing, if you have a team around you basically saying, look, if you've got plans, if you've got ideas, please come to me and tell me about what you got going on, because I can't help you, but I can't improve my business just by myself. I need people like you. So I know within my company, my organization, and just all of that, I want to believe that I have hopefully used the things that I've learned from Codie in this area of collaboration and innovation. And I hope that this has driven my company to a better place. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys have enjoyed, drop a like and comment down below who you think I should do next. I've got like 10 of these planned. So yeah, definitely be sure to comment down below who you think I should do next of blank taught me how to run a business. Also, guys, if you guys are new here, I know it shows that like 90-something% of y'all watch these videos and are not subscribed. So please help me out. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. So definitely drop a like down below. And happy Valentine's Day. I don't know exactly when this is going up. I'm hoping it's February 14th. But yeah, happy Valentine's Day. And I will see y'all in the next one. Adios. Really quick, I do just want to add, this looks awesome. I have been really working really hard on set design and trying to pick better backgrounds for these videos. So let me know what you think of this kind of setup. I really like it. I've read all of those books and some of these books, and then my unread is down here of what I got to get through. Which this isn't every book I've ever read, but this is probably the past year. and I'm slowly building up a library. My goal is to hopefully have a little bit more of a complete library where I like actually have to organize it if I ever want to recommend a book. Um, but I'm hoping that I can have that kind of complete over the next 5 years because I really do like reading. But that's not today's video whatsoever.